Come here and check this out. I want you to see if you can hear the difference in this. So I'm going to play this shape, but I'm going to play it a little bit higher. I'm going to play it up here. So I'm going to play that shape right there. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just playing on the 3rd string at the 12 and the 14. Then on the 2nd string and the 1st string at the 13 and the 15. That's it, just a little 6-note sequence. We just go backwards and forwards. Don't have any distortion on right now, not trying to play anything really fancy, just kind of showing you what we're doing. And then what I want to do is I want to give you some different chords, okay? So I'm going to start off with this chord right here. Now that chord right there is a G minor 7 chord, I believe. Now listen to that. I don't have a loop or anything, but just kind of listen to it. Now listen to the shape. Now your root note is going to be the 1st note. And it's going to come back to that. I'm making that my tonal center because I'm playing that as my chord. You can hear it resolves back to that note. Now we're going to pause, clean out your ears. Now listen to this chord and tell me what you think. Now listen to the same notes, the same sequence. Now it's resolving back to there. And what note is that? That's a D note. Now what I'm playing is I'm playing a D minor 7 chord, which is going to make this sound more minor, and it's going to resolve back to the D. So I've changed it. Okay, now I'm going to do one more, and this one's going to be one of my favorites. Listen to this one. That's A minor 7. It's going to sound more Phrygian, but I want you to listen to the sound of the notes as I play over that, and let's see what it resolves back to. It should resolve back to A, right? It does. There's my A right there. There you go. So what I just demonstrated there is a really simple version, right? I could have put on a backing track, I could have put on a looper pedal. It's a really simple version of what modes sound like. Not the notes that you're playing, but the chords that you're playing over. And you can write all kinds of different music and play a solo over that. And one of the things I show you in my free course, which is over at justpickuptheguitarango.com, is that you're going to train your ear to be able to recognize what notes are going to fit best over a particular chord progression, which is kind of anti-theory. I like theory, I love theory, and I like to learn theory, but I know that a lot of guitarists don't care about theory. And for a long time, I didn't care about theory either. And a lot of guitarists, as I say, and people always fuss at me, your website name is too long. But like I always say, I want you to be able, and I know a lot of guitarists want to be able, to just pick up the guitar and go, right, .com. So that's why I created that brand name. I understand that. That's where I came from. I came from that position where I didn't want to sit there and spend hours and hours and hours trying to figure out how to play things. I just wanted to pick up and play. That's why so many players get stuck in that first box of the pentatonic. So all of this is pentatonic. It's a little chunk of the pentatonic. And a couple lessons back, I showed how you could take this little chunk and you could go ahead and learn how to play it all over the fretboard, helping you connect all the different shapes of the pentatonic just by using this little chunk of the pentatonic. And now you're seeing that you could take this same chunk and you could play it over all kinds of different chords and it's going to change the mood of the song. It's going to change the mode. That's theory, but it's coming from a very pragmatic approach. Just simple, easy, helping you understand it. So if you like that kind of stuff, then check out my free course over at justpickuptheguitarandgo.com, where I have that 7-day free course that helps you understand how to play diatonic and pentatonic scales, lock them together like puzzle pieces, and understand the circular nature of the fretboard. And you can play all up and down the fretboard, and you're basically playing the same patterns, just on repeat mode, right? Like this same 6 notes, here, here, here. Same thing over and over again. Really, it's only 5 notes because the pentatonic is only a 5-note shape. So even though I'm only playing a small chunk of it, when you play the rest of it, it's just those same 5 notes. It's just repetitive. It's over and over and over again. And you could take those same 5 notes and put them over all kinds of different chords. And depending on the chord, whether it's a minor or a major, or if it's in a mode, if it's in like a Mixolydian or a Phrygian or something like that, then it's going to sound that way. You're going to change the mood. You're going to change the feeling of it. And that's one of the things that is so expressive about music, is that you can change the feeling of it. And a lot of musicians don't quite really know how to approach that. So this, again, is just a really practical, easy way to understand how to do that. So be sure to check out my free course, and you can get tabs for like 2 lessons that I did on this, where I basically tab out the shapes, but I also give you chord charts and help you understand how to play these 7 chords, and help you understand how to use this scale shape over top of those chords to change the modes. And then I'll link the lesson that I did for this one that I did last Saturday. I'll link it in here as well so you can see that also. Be sure to check out the free course, get the membership section, get on my email list, all that wonderful stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.